I have a feeling that you have a lot of clothes, but no outfits. Maybe it's time for a wardrobe audit. I do a wardrobe audit twice a year, so that is when I am swapping my clothes out. I basically have two wardrobes. One goes away while I'm not using it, and then when we do the big swap over, we do a whole audit of everything. We get rid of things, we repurpose things, we rediscover things. It's fab. I will be honest, it knacks me every time I do it. Honestly, I'm tired before I even start. And I know it's gonna be like a hard day for me doing all of this because my body hates me. But we're powering through because if I'm gonna be ill, I'm gonna look good doing it. So this is the process. We are going into spring and summer, so of course I had to get rid of the autumn and winter wardrobe. Here it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Something that happens is I start putting things on this shelf. I never want to, but it just starts happening. And then I have a load of crap that I don't even realise I still have. Welcome to the wardrobe. I make piles of what I want to keep, things that I think are going to work regardless of the season, and also a lot of things I'm going to donate. An extra category that I've put in this time round is a sewing category, so things that I think I could kind of upcycle in some way so that it makes me more likely to pick those things. I find that the best time to do an actual evaluation of your clothes is when you've just come out of that season. That way you know what you have been wearing, what you've been gravitating towards, and the evaluation process looks a little bit like this. So the first question I want you to ask is, do I actually wear it? Think about when you last wore it, how it made you feel. Were you uncomfortable in it at all? Does it actually suit your lifestyle? This jumper, I love the thought of it. It's off the shoulder, it's got like a little flare to the sleeve, but also like ruched sides, and it looks great when it looks great. But the elastic never stays put, it always ends up like up here and it looks dumb. I'm over it, I'm over faffing about it. Get lost. The second question I want you to ask yourself, if you pick up a piece and you're like, this is really cool and I quite like it, can you style it in multiple ways? For me, the best examples for this is, can I wear it casually, can I dress it up, and can I layer with it? Those are the best ones to kind of get your imagination flowing. If you can only imagine one outfit with something, that item isn't pulling its weight. These are very similar, but one is more of a stone colour and one is white. The white one I have actually managed to style in winter and summer and spring. So this one is now upgraded to staple piece. You can stay, my darling. You, however, I have not worn. And I only got it because of this top. Because the spots aren't white, they're like a cream stone colour. I thought it would look amazing. I don't think it does. I'm going to show you anyway though, so give me a second. In no way on properly, okay? And I don't have a bra on. Imagine where they should be. That didn't help. I like the thought, but it makes me feel very top heavy because of all the flounce. And then this makes me feel kind of mumsy. So I think I'm going to get rid of both. They're the only things I can think to style with each other. I know this could be with like jeans or something, but I'm not feeling it. What I do is I put items on final warnings. So I will make a mental note and go, right, I may not have worn this season, but when it comes back around, I might be inclined to wear it more. And the last question is, does it work with the rest of my wardrobe? This can be colour palettes, this can be the layering potential. There's so much to think about and it feels overwhelming, I know. And I implore you to be quite ruthless. The best way to actually think about these questions is to try styling the item. For example, try it 3 ways. If it's, say, a shirt dress, you can do it casual, belt and boots, layered. There's a few different ways to try, or maybe a skirt can go with a jumper, t-shirt, blazer, etc. You don't need full outfit changes, but just like quick demonstrations. You can even just lay it out on the bed and go, that works, okay, cool. You might be able to do it in your head. I do it in my head. mostly because I am very adept at doing this now. But to begin with, I would have to like try things on and kind of actually see, not just visualize. So now we have a big old pile, probably, of things that are going. A pile of things that are going to be put away for next time. And we can get excited again when we get them out. I tend to donate all of my clothes to charity, but it does depend. Sometimes there'll be a friend that wants to come have a rummage through before I do that. That's great. I will donate it in any which way. I don't tend to do Vinted or Depop or anything like that, because then I've got to store those things and it's a nightmare. And I can't be bothered. And I'd rather do my bit towards charity if I can. Or, you know, making my friends more fashionable. By this point, your wardrobe's going to be looking really bare. It's going to be a sad sight. And you're going to want to give up. You're halfway through. You have piles of clothes everywhere. You feel like you don't have the motivation. I get it. I dread it every time. But it's transformative and lovely. Just keep going, I promise. I promise you're going to reap the rewards. And now we're on to one of the final phases, which is identifying gaps. So when I get out my old spring-summer collection, I will give it a cursory glance and see if I'm vibing with it anymore. If I'm really not, then it goes into the donation pile. Everything else, and anything that is seasonless, goes into the wardrobe. And that's where I can identify what I'm missing. So this can be something as simple as I'm missing some basics. I am missing some seasonal items. I maybe need some pieces to make outfits easier. For me, a lot of my clothes went because they are just too big now. I am very lucky to say that some of my clothes are too big, but it does mean that a lot of my comfort clothes are like way too big. I like things oversized when I'm comfortable, but like they were falling off basically. And then anything that you're wanting to keep for next winter, autumn, stick them in them sucky bags, vacuum them, put them away. You don't have to look at them anymore. I am now officially switched over and I'm really excited to get stuck in with all the styling. I do have clothes on the way for any gaps that need filling, but generally I'm very happy with my wardrobe now. I feel just so happy. Everything's bright, colourful and fun. I have noticed that I have a lot of long dresses. I don't have a lot of short dresses, so that's probably something to have a look into. And of course, as a chronically ill person, I really need some comfy clothes. I do want to say though, this isn't just for clothes. This is for bags. This is for coats. This is for shoes. This is for jewellery even. Doing a wardrobe swap and audit like this always makes me feel like I've got a much clearer idea of what I actually have versus what I think I have. But it also helps me identify gaps in my wardrobe that I actually need to fill instead of just panic buying things. If you do your own seasonal wardrobe audit, please let me know. I'd love to know how you do it, and let me know if you've spotted any gaps in your wardrobe. For now though, thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!